and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. A look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Mohamed Bamba, Williamson out there with Smith. Then it's Ivy, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Kuminga out there with Okongwu. Then it's Duren. Then there's Suggs. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Dinwiddie passes to Williamson. Up top, Bamba. Dinwiddie outside. Passes to Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Over Okongwu. And it's Williamson missing. Now, here's Suggs. Dinwiddie covering. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Edwards passes to Suggs. Picked by Kuminga. Suggs with the ball. Now Smith defending. Kuminga, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Dinwiddie passes to Williamson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
There's the pass to Duren. Now Okongwu. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Dinwiddie left side. Ivy with the bucket.
And just so physically gifted, Ivory just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, Bamba, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And that one's good, Williamson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland. No good on that one. And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dinwiddie kicks to Williamson. Dinwiddie with it. His last outing with 20 points. Floats it up for Williamson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Dinwiddie passes to Smith. Bamba wide open, and he fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here is Suggs. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Okongwu. Dinwiddie with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Williamson. Over Edwards. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
Cleveland leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Smith. Williamson dishes to Smith. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Pass to Suggs. He kicks it to Kuminga. The pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Pass to Ivy. From 12 feet out. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Edwards kicks to Okongwu. Edwards passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Ivy. And here is Bamba. Williamson looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And both free throws good for Williamson. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And he can't get the first run. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Williamson outside. Bamba kicks to Hayes. The feed to Williamson. Okongwu grabs the board.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Passes it to Suggs. Hit by Kuminga. 11 feet away. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Williamson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the inside. From 10 feet out. And there's Williamson on the assist by Hayes. Williamson's got 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here is Daniels, covered by Hayes. Daniels passes to Mathurin. They set the screen inside. Good with the fadeaway.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Hayes the pass to Smith. Kicks to Murphy. And the pass to Hayes. Over Daniels. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayes, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Sohan. Pass to Mathurin. Latrey trains it from beyond the arc.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Smith missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Daniels passes to Mathurin. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Passes it to Smith. Hayes up top. He kicks it to Murphy. Smith the pass to Murphy. Three-pointer on the way. Hayes, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here is Daniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's a good screen. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now the pass to Hayes. Can they get it? Good on the three-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Sohan. Now here's Moody. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's tipped.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mathurin.
2 minutes.
He has 6. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now Murphy. We saw him with 10 points last game. Okoro dishes to Murphy. Here's Hayes. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Baseline J on the way. Moody's shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Hayes. From beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Three-pointer. Timberwolves keep it alive. And that one's good. Daniels.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Claxton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Okoro with it. Back to Hayes. Over Daniels. Smith kicks to Murphy. And here's Hayes. He's got 5. Smith outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 5.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Timberwolves trail by 9. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Ivy, and it's Bamba in at the 5 spot. 9 feet out. Here's Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And the basket by Murphy.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Noel. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Williamson's checked in. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Dishes it to Ivy. He feeds it to Williamson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Edwards passes to Duran. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Williamson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Timberwolves trail by 11. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Bamba a screen on Edwards. Ivy kicks to Bamba. Passes it to Ivy. Murphy dishes to Ivy. Shoots the 3. Duran pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting well. We're at 45%. Here's Edwards. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Duran. The pass to Okongwu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Ivy passes to Williamson. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The Timberwolves shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
He's off on the first.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Okoro, he's checked in for Ivy. And he's good on the second. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And it's Williamson missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. Okongwu dishes to Edwards. Now, here's Suggs. Dinwiddie covering. Kuminga, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kuminga the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Murphy. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dinwiddie from outside the arc. At the clock winding down, and the dunk by Williamson.
And using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Jazz.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Pass to Duren. The dish to Suggs. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. Over Williamson. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Okongwu with the screen for Suggs. Here's Sohan. They get it back. Suggs kicks to Kuminga. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For the Cavaliers, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Hayes subbed in for Dinwiddie. Cleveland leading by 14. Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. Smith sets the pick for Hayes. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Sohan, the pass to Suggs. To the paint. Poked loose. 6 to shoot. Now Hayes. He averages about 5 points a game. Unloads from 9. Good as the jump shot falls. Hayes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They set the pick. Suggs passes to Sohan. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Hayes. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Mathurin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Here is Daniels, covered by Hayes. And they get it. And that one's good. Daniels has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murphy dishes to Hayes. To the inside. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Passes it to Okoro. Kicks it to Murphy. To the middle. Smith sets the pick for Hayes. Just 3 to shoot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Sohan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot from the low post is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And there's the pass to Murphy. Back to Hayes. He dishes it to Murphy. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Murphy's got 6.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Sohan. Here's Mathurin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 9.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Pass to Murphy. Now, here's Okoro. Pass to Murphy. Now Hayes. It's up a 3. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
1:21 left to play in the first half. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
For Minnesota, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And the first one drops. Good on both. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Hayes the pass to Murphy. Smith with it. Hayes with it. He's covered by Daniels. From 8. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Sohan. Out to the right wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They host the Kings after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mathurin. 9 points in the game so far. Daniels with it. He's on target from 8 feet out. He has 6. 5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hayes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone. Is there anyone in this league more fun to watch than Zion? He's been on a tear tonight.
They've been dialing his number, and he's answered the calls. His teammates know he's feeling it. Credit them for being unselfish and getting him the ball.
Feed him every possession. The big dog is hungry.
You know about big dogs being hungry, man. You are the big dog, and you stay hungry, even today.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. It'll be the Pelicans out at Smoothie King Center against the Pistons. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
Now this could be a close one, guys. Two evenly matched teams. I don't really know what else to say.
And two fantastic teams. Could be a preview for the postseason. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Okongwu is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Duren. And it's Suggs in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Dinwiddie passes to Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 23.
And this is how dominant Williamson can be. Once he finds his rhythm, he's borderline unguardable.
From 11 feet away. And there's Edwards on the assist from Suggs.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Passes to Hayes. Here's Bamba. Feeds to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Ivy's checked in for Cleveland. And the second free throw, good. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here is Suggs. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Edwards. 4 on the clock. Over Ivy. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The pass to Bamba. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Timberwolves trail by 14. He kicks to Suggs. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And just trying to contest that shot, the defender actually catches part of Smith, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Cleveland leading by 16. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bamba finds Smith. Now Williamson. Shoots over Duran. Stolen. Outside Edwards. Pass to Suggs. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ivy. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there. Here's Williamson. Back to Bamba. Smith outside. And Cleveland turns it over again. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Got a hand on it.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense.
Timberwolves trail by 13.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now here's Dinwiddie. He started close.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Suggs. Dinwiddie covering. A baseline J, and too long on the shot. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Williamson kicks to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 15-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Bucket is good. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Williamson left side. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Now Edwards. He's got 18. Shot from 12. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Dinwiddie outside. Williamson outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and take some
Sohan, the pass to Mathurin. Over to the left wing. Moody buries the long-range jumper.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Pass to Okoro. Again, the Cavaliers score. Timberwolves trail by 16. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Here's Ivy. Here's Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. The pass to Mathurin. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Sohan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Hayes, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
Find the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Mathurin. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Hayes, bounce pass. Okoro kicks to Hayes. Passes it to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Ivy. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Mathurin passes to Daniels. And the pass to Mathurin. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Sohan, the pass to Moody. There's a screen. And here is Duren. And it's good, 2 points. And it's 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Hayes. 11 points in the game. Pass to Okoro. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Duren. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Minnesota, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
At the line for 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. Hayes with it. He kicks to Ivy. Knocked away. Here is Daniels, covered by Hayes, and they get it back. Back to Daniels. 1:07 left to play in the third. Offline from the top of the key. And here's Hayes. He's got 11. There's the feed to Murphy. Here's Matherin. Dishes to Daniels. Pass to Duran. Back to Daniels. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
This is his first free throw of the game.
Killian Hayes at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Smith is checked in. Hayes hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. And the layup falls.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Passes to Smith. So it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Smith. Ivy is out there with Muhammad Bamba, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Noel passes to Kuminga. There's the pass to Noel. Clock at 6. Here's Suggs. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Back to Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Cleveland.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 feet out. Bamba with the block. Ivy passes to Dinwiddie. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now, here's Ivy. And that one, good.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Okongwu kicks to Edwards. Down low. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist from Edwards.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ivy dishes to Bamba. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Shooting for Cleveland, Mohamed Bamba. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bamba.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Rudy's checked in for Noel. Williamson is checked in for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 17. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Kuminga. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 16 here in the second half.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not much else you can do. I mean, you can contest Bamba's shot, but most times he's just a little longer.
Pass to Kuminga. Hit by Kuminga. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end.
Jalen Suggs. 1 shot.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Now the pass to Bamba. Now here's Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Smith. There's the triple. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Now, here's Suggs. Dinwiddie covering. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Williamson, and it's denied. Suggs with the ball. Now the dish to Edwards. Kicks it to Okongwu. Back to Edwards. This one for three. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They led by as many as 18 points. And here's Ivy. Back to Smith. On deep. They grab their own miss. Bamba kicks to Smith. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Smith.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Kuminga. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Dinwiddie passes to Ivy. Williamson, the screen. Pass to Bamba. Smith with it. Dinwiddie, left side. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Duren, he's checked in for Moody. Timberwolves trail by 16. It's Edwards on the wing. And there it is for him. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ivy kicks to Bamba. Cleveland moving the ball around. Feeds it to Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Suggs. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Williamson outside. Pass to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. A 3-ball. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuminga. Buries it from 3-point range. Kuminga's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's tightly guarded. Smith kicks to Ivy. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Now Williamson. Fader on the way. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 28 points for Zion Williamson.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Miami Heat.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run. Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
And Edwards drops them both.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
The pass to Williamson. Back to Dinwiddie. Bamba kicks to Ivy. Williamson, a screen on Edwards. Here's Ivy. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Kuminga up top, covered by Smith. Pass to Duran. And it's Edwards, top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. Pass to Williamson. Back to Dinwiddie. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice shot selection there from Williamson. Opportunistic and also always ready to pull the trigger.
The feed to Edwards. 11 feet away, and again it's Minnesota. Cleveland leading by 9. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Williamson. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Left side, Edwards. He kicks it to Suggs. From deep three-point range, and they recover it.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Shoots a fader. Rebound, Minnesota. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Feeds it to Williamson. Count it, good. Williamson's got 32 points in the game.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that on Zion converting, relentless down low.
Okongwu with the screen for Edwards. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Dinwiddie dishes to Williamson. Kicks to Ivy. Dinwiddie right side. Here's Bamba. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Cleveland ball. .109 left in the game. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Suggs. It's blocked.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Smith in the post. Defended by Kuminga. It's good.
And the defense gets in Smith's face inside, but he shows real poise by not backing down.
Here's Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Ivy, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And there's the pass to Sohan. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Now Daniels. Three-pointer. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this is a test for Mathurin. And he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
substitution on the board.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you.
So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kicking. You're politicking, I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? All my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.